What's up guys, it's me Jaden Kotayar. What's up guys, it's me Jaden, and today we're reacting to a horror. So you probably know that I said I will record videos, so yeah, we're gonna react to this scary horror. So we're gonna react to horror short party, yeah, horror short party. You will if you want, you can subscribe right here. And today we're gonna watch the GRIMACE story. So yeah, let's watch this. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see if this is scary at all. The GRIMACE Shake horror story number 1. Let's see if this is scary at all, guys. The boy who cried GRIMACE. What?
With the McDonald's GRIMACE Shake trending all over the internet, I have to talk about something that happened a few years ago. I've kept it on the down low, but what I experienced is so eerily similar to what people are doing in their videos that I have to think it was somehow created because of what I was involved in. Unfortunately, I also think it's a good idea for me to remain anonymous, otherwise I might not be safe.
Where's he going?
I was 19. My first year in college had just ended, and I was hanging out every night with my old friends who I'll call Kyle and Ivan.
Let me guess, they're gonna get the GRIMACE Shake from McDonald's.
We also didn't want to stay inside all summer, so we had this nightly routine of hanging out by this old park bench in a secluded spot in the woods near our neighborhood. The grounds were technically closed to the public after dark, so there were no lights. So if you wanted to see anything in the pitch blackness, you had to bring a flashlight. We would take turns bringing beer and whatever else we wanted to enjoy ourselves, plus some McDonald's to go along with it. After we each picked up the goods, we'd all converge at the bench and just sit there for hours, completely carefree about being disturbed by anyone. The funny thing was that none of us had cars, and everything was drive-through only after dark. So one of us would always have to pathetically walk to the drive-through window to order our food. One night, it was my turn to get the food, but unfortunately things were about to take a dark turn for the worst. During that time, McDonald's was doing a different promotion for another drink they were selling.
A different GRIMACE Shake?
Pomegranate smoothie. It wasn't the GRIMACE Shake, but it was pretty close in color, and it was going viral for some reason too, though not as big as the GRIMACE Shake. While I was walking to the McDonald's, my friends kept spamming the group chat, asking me to get the smoothie. I was reluctant to get it because we usually didn't get drinks since we had beer anyway, but I was eventually convinced when Kyle and Ivan offered to pay me extra for it. As always, the creepy guy who worked the late shift at McDonald's gave me a hard time for walking through.
3 Big Macs, 3 large fries, and a blueberry pomegranate smoothie? Yeah, you know, you're supposed to have a car if you want to order something, right? Well, we can get everywhere on foot as well, sir. Is that how you drive your wife?
What was that?
As long as your legs are still working. Here's your food, and don't forget your smoothie. Okay, thanks.
After getting away
that guy's a weirdo.
I made my way to the bench. On my walk, I tried a sip of the smoothie, but immediately spat it out as it was too sweet for me.
Bro, what's so scary?
Kyle and Ivan, on the other hand, couldn't get enough of it. The two of them kept passing the smoothie back and forth, slurping it like animals until the whole thing was gone in under a minute.
Jeez, you guys really enjoyed that smoothie, huh? Dude, this tastes like crack. Only crack you tasted was your ex's wagon.
You trying to throw hands, tough guy?
Oh my god, guys! He's choking! He's choking!
Kyle couldn't speak anymore. He started choking and convulsing as purple poured out of his mouth. Then, before I knew it, Evan was choking too. In a matter of seconds, they were both on the ground, twitching and spitting up purple.
Kyle,
oh my god.
Ivan, what the hell is going on? Someone call the cops! Help!
They went totally motionless before my eyes, panicking.
Oh my gosh.
I pulled out my phone to call an ambulance, but then out of nowhere, Ivan and Kyle both started laughing. Tears were streaming down their faces, and they could barely get a word in through their laughter, except to tell me how good they got me. I was annoyed, but I had to admit that it was a funny prank to pull off on the spot. The next 2 nights when I was off the hook for McDonald's, Kyle and Evan got the smoothie again. Then it was my turn to do the walk of shame through the drive-thru again. This time, the creepy guy at the
Oh,
window
no.
was extra disturbing. He was
Not
always
this again,
weird,
guys.
but he never smiled until that night. And then he couldn't stop smiling. I didn't even have to order either. He anticipated what I would get.
Usual?
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. Come back again, if you can. What?
I got fed up and walked away, but then a chill ran down my spine as I heard him laughing from
Oh my
afar.
gosh,
I
guys.
tried to ignore it.
Oh my
It killed
god.
my appetite. When I got to the bench, I didn't want a sip of that smoothie.
Oh no.
And I could barely take a bite of my burger. Kyle and Ivan didn't notice me sulking though. After just a few minutes, they had eaten everything, and the smoothie was long gone. And then out of nowhere, I could see them both choking up in the same manner as
I
before.
knew it.
It looked like my
I knew
friends were
it.
trying to pull the same prank on me. They started convulsing
Oh my gosh.
and spitting up purple foam, but I wasn't buying it. I stared them down, unmoved as they collapsed.
Oh my
Even
god.
when Kyle tried to grab my feet while pleading for his
Call the
life,
cops.
I didn't believe him. Unfortunately, it wasn't a joke. Once I realized they were actually poisoned, I called for help immediately. They were taken to the hospital where they were stuck in comas for weeks. It turns out that the McDonald's worker was responsible for this and had intentionally laced the shakes with narcotics. Since then, I have lost contact and was no longer friends with the pair. All I know is that they tried to settle the matter in court with a bunch of shady McDonald's lawyers, but I don't think they got anywhere. I still think it's crazy that this Grimace Shake trend is such a huge thing,
Oh my
considering
gosh.
it's so close to what really happened
Oh my
a few
god,
years ago to
guys.
me and my friends. This story was inspired by an incident
whoa,
that happened
guys.
in 2016. A man went to
What?
McDonald's and bought a drink from a worker.
This
When
is
he
real?
consumed the drink,
Oh
he
my
immediately
gosh.
blacked out cold.
Wait,
When he was treated at the hospital, it was alleged that the man nearly died. After obtaining a sample from the consumed drink,
this
it
is
was
real.
revealed that his drink was laced with lethal substances. The man fortunately survived and has since stated that he developed severe anxiety and post-traumatic stress disorder and will likely need counseling for the rest of his life.
Oh my god.